We know our local library is a great resource to discover new stories, but it is so much more. Today's page turners, Decatur Public Library, they're inviting you to some of their upcoming events, from art to finances. Alex Frazier is here with all of the details. So libraries, people may have a misconception that it's just books. Not the case.
No, totally not the case. We are so much more than just books. It's lifelong learning, it's art, it's gateway to information.
Well, let's kind of just get going here with all of the events that you've got going on. We'll start with Bad Art 2, which is happening this Friday. What are we talking about?
So Bad Art is something that I've been working on for a while, but it's basically a space where we can get out and, you did those projects in grade school or high school where you had to make something and you always thought, oh, the other kid in the class was so much better, I don't feel creative. This is an opportunity to come out, and it's okay if it's bad. We just want you to have fun and relax, and it's a way to do it socially. So you can bring your friends out and you can bring out your artistic friends, but you can also gather ideas and things from other people and what they're doing. And it's basically just a way to relax and have a good time and maybe surprise yourself with how creative you can actually be.
I love in my notes how it says relax, have fun, and make something horrendous with us. Yes. So are the supplies going to be available? Do you need to bring your own stuff?
The library is supplying supplies. Our friends of the Decatur Public Library are great, and they help us fund these things. So we have glitter, we have paint, we have paint brushes. We've got some old distressed books that Katie uses in her crafty things, but we've got a few extra of those. Last time we brought in clay, their old CDs. It's a matter of what you want to do, little toys. We just had a blast.
Well, there you go. You can get super creative with all of those items. Coming up next, though, on the 30th, you have Financial Exploitation Seminar. Who is this geared towards?
So it's a growing problem in our world where those people that are out to defraud some of our elderly. So it's for the elderly more so than anybody else, but the information can be applied to anyone. When you're getting those phone calls, from the Social Security Administration that really aren't the Social Security Administration, or other things like that. It's just a way to kind of get a feel and remind folks that, not everybody who calls, and unsolicited calls especially, are something you have to be extra careful of. Unsolicited mail, all those kinds of things.
And it's unfortunate that we have to have a seminar on this type of thing, but it is out there. Coming up next, say hi to our friendly social worker.
Yes, so Mary Garrison is a social work professor at Millikan, and I happen to know her through some of my other social contacts. And we just see a lot of folks that come in and they don't know where to go to find the answers when they're having life's struggles, whether it's housing or anything, really. You could come in, talk to her, and she's going to try to connect you with those services and things that are in town that you might not have had otherwise, or just give you somebody to talk to for a little bit. So you can find those dates and times, because she alters them, because she's a very, very busy lady. But she's actually looking at talking to some of her other peer contacts and seeing if we couldn't get that more readily available through an internship or something like that as well.
Okay, and then we're just about out of time, but I want to mention quickly, you've got a TEDx talk.
Yes, we're running a series of TEDx. They are typically the last Tuesday of every month. We've had some absolutely amazing speakers come through. Our theme is currently only Connect, but TEDx is about finding ways where you can share what you know with others, and how so many of our journeys are so similar, and you can find somebody to relate to, and keeping in mind that we can learn from everyone we talk to. But they're just amazing talks, and the stories these people have told are just incredible.
So it's not stories in a book.
No.
Stories from people. Lots going on at the library. We appreciate you sharing all of that happening with us. If you need any more information about the events taking place at the Decatur Public Library, we'll connect you after today's show. Stay